Greetings. It's Monday again. What are we going to talk about today? Okay. Uh, Today is a good day. I must confess, it's a good day in Lagos. With all the whole bustle and struggle and the whole stress of Lagos, I feel in my spirit it's going to be a good day and a good week. So be rest assured to have this momentum going on with you as you step out today and for the rest of the week. There's going to be a wonderful day for you. Okay, let me cut to the chase. Welcome once again to a very new week. It's Monday again. I remain myself, Mr. Uchenna Obisoba, the CEO of Eminent Magazine, the CEO of Eminent Media Group, because we have a whole lot of things we do, everything media, be it branding, be it publication, printing, be it coverage, media coverage, be it live streaming, any kind of media services, advertisements, modeling. Okay, we are here for you. Just call on us. Anything that has to do with media and everything media, just know that we are here for you. Okay, Eminent Magazine is what the umbrella that rounds everything up, because it is a symbol of PR, publicity. So usually people refer to as Eminent Magazine as the only business we do, but forgetting that it's just a part of our media brand. But I wouldn't blame them, because magazine is more kind of, it's more louder than every other services, but that's not only the main services we deliver. Every services we deliver as top notch. There's no one that is bigger than the other. Okay, so but I know you are already in love with the Eminent Magazine brand, because that's how we all started before every other thing came and become part of the whole process. So what do we want to talk about today? I feel like I'm going to talk about something that I've not talked about for a very long time, and it has to do with business. It has to do with our lifestyle, and what is that? Relationship. I just want to talk about relationship today. Okay, when I talk about relationship, don't misunderstand me. I'm not talking about your boyfriend and girlfriend, though it's gonna touch some parts, of romance, husband and wife. It's gonna touch some part, but that's not the whole point I want to talk about today. So, but there was one time we talk about business sex life, business sex life, that business also has a sex life. And then last week we talk about business and passion. Talk about passion. That's the only way you can survive in doing business, especially in an unfavorable places and condition like Nigeria. So it's only passion that keeps you going. And when you talk about relationship, okay, there is a fraction of passion and business in the whole relationship. Okay, because they say that it takes two to tango. Okay, it takes two to tango, and it's a two-way street. Okay, so what are we talking about? Relationship in business. Buying and selling, we've talked about it before. It's something we keep talking about. It's a relationship. Buying and selling. You cannot sell if you don't buy. And if you don't buy, you cannot sell. So it's a typical point or direct point of relationship in business. Okay, now we take it further because it is called relationship. It has to do with people and people. Okay, so humans versus humans. So it's something that has to be felt. So we have to take it further, other than just buying and selling. It has to do with how do you relate to people when in the course of business, during the course of handling your business. How do you relate with people? How do you relate with clients, your customers? How do you relate with potential customers? And in fact, let me tell you, everybody you see on the way is your potential clients or customers. Everybody, regardless of who the person may be. You never can tell what will happen tomorrow. Where you're going to meet the person tomorrow, when he's going to need your services. There is one certain experience I had. A friend of mine who at the time thought that he doesn't need me. Okay, he's a big guy. He thought that it will never have anything to do with me. After doing something for him, he did not acknowledge what I did for him. He did not even send me any appreciation or a kind of a thanks for what I did for him. So I know in his mind he felt like he's better than me, and there's nothing that will bring us, that will make him ever need me in his life. Not until one certain time, in the middle of seasonal work, his car broke down and he needed my help for my own car to help him with my battery. So I don't know if the person is, listening to me. I believe he would touch himself and say, yeah, I'm saying the truth. But I came to his aid. And that time I was seriously going to an engagement, another business engagement, and I'm running late already. But because he persuaded me to assist him, I said, okay, fine, go, let me do that, regardless of what's happened in the past. And that was how he got to say that he needed me. So whatever you're doing, you never can tell how you're going to need someone tomorrow, even if you are bigger than the person, even if you are better than the person. Do not disregard anybody you meet along the way. Okay, once you are an entrepreneur, you business person, even if you are a 9-5, tomorrow holds so much for you and I. So, and that is relationship I'm talking about. So you always have to treat people nicely, kindly, whoever you see, anybody. Okay, because this world is very small. We only have one life in this world. We don't have two. And secondly, it is very small. You can meet someone any place you never least. In fact, you least any place you least expect to see the person. So in that situation, if you're a bad person, or if you've been doing something bad to the person, how do you expect to be treated? In fact, your conscience will first of all treat you wrongly, as in we treat you, what do I say, badly. And let me say wrong because you're already wrong. Your conscience will first of all beat you and give you the hell of punishment that you deserve before the person may even do anything, or may not even do anything, and leave it to your conscience to deal with. So you see why it is necessary that you have to, treat people very well. Okay, even your workers, even you are. In fact, let me even give another analogy. My dad is a trader. He has one of his they call them Waboy, that's after settling him, and then some years later things became rough for my dad. That same Waboy was the one that assisted him, gave him some financial assistance, and so they became friends with the family. Okay, unlike more than before. So it became like a benefactor to the family as of that time. I can remember vividly. So Imagine if my dad was like treating him wrongly, or not settling him, or feel like he's nobody. So what do you expect return tomorrow? Because they say as long as life is table storm, whether you like it or not, table storm. Okay, we don't pray that it turns for bad, but just not in life. The dice keeps rolling. The dice keeps rolling, whether you like it or not. Okay, so you need someone in your life. You need everyone in your life. Okay, so so that is a typical example. Then in business, particularly now dealing with, now I finished talking about potential clients. Like I said, everybody can be a potential client, potential like customer. So I've talked about that one, which has to do with treating people very well. Okay, then your clients, how do you treat your clients? How do you treat your benefactors? You know, there are two different things that most people don't know that separates a poor man and from a rich man. There are just one particular thing that separates a poor man and a rich man. The poor man, even if the person has 1 billion in his account, okay, can be regarded as a poor person, as the depending on the way he carries his life. That's his lifestyle. And the lifestyle is this: having a sense of entitlement. The poor man always have a sense of entitlement. He's always about himself. What's he going to get from people? What's he going to get from his friend? What's he going to get from his clients, his customers? That's the only thing he thinks about. Okay? Only sense of entitlement. But the rich man always think of, what will I give? Sense of appreciation, sense of indebtedness. Let me just use the word. Let me just not even go with appreciation. Sense of indebtedness. Like he's always feeling like, I need to do something for this person. I really need to do something for this person to show appreciation. Okay, so they have this, and they always, whenever they are doing something for you, they feel like they are owing you. In themselves, they feel like they are owing you. That's why they are doing all those things for you. And for your mind, you will think that, oh yes, he has the right to do it. He has to do it. He must. In fact, he doesn't have any option than to do that for you. You are very, very wrong. So you need to have that sense of indebtedness when dealing with your clients and your benefactors. I don't say that you're going to kill a cow for them. I don't say that you're going to break your bank for them, but always go the extra mile to think of what can you do for them. It's not only them doing for you. Okay? Sometimes think of what to do for them. The thoughts alone will show how much appreciative you are. And when you come to them, they will see. Don't think they don't know. They know who is very appreciative of them. They really know. They really know those clients and those benefactors. And that's his relationship. If you want to keep it going, you have to always feel, I have to do something for this person. And there's one thing they say in the Bible, that a gift of man maketh way for him. So you have to think of something to do for that person, not always what the person will do for you. Okay? So that is how you keep the relationship going. Though there are some weird experience that I've had, but irrespective of how weird it is, I think the problem is not actually from you. Let me just go to a certain point. There's this guy that's my friend. He always like to be the one giving. Everybody gives everybody. He doesn't want to be given. I was like, why? Why don't you want people to give you? Why don't you want people to treat you the way you treat them? He's always happy when he's the one giving out. So I was like, how? When you begin to do for him, then you begin to withdraw, you begin to feel, I think it's low self-esteem. I think that is a place of low self-esteem, and not really. I think it's a personal problem. But irrespective of whoever whoever has such kind of attitude, don't fall a victim to it, because at the end of the day, if you are only being the person taking and taking and taking, you never can know what is at the end of the road for you. Okay, there's nobody that is a fool. Nobody is a fool in this life. Nobody is a fool. Anyone that thinks he's a fool is only in his thoughts, and you just want to act a fool. I'm telling you the gospel truth. We all know the truth. We all know the bad. Anybody that is doing wrong knows very much well that he's doing the wrong thing. And at the end of the day, he's going to cut up with whatever he's doing. That's his business, and he has to have a receipt for doing what he's doing. Whether you are doing good or you're doing bad, a receipt is waiting for you. In this world, not even in the next. If you're going to hellfire, you are sitting here with your hellfire. Okay? Forget about how we feel life is. There are some things we don't see. Okay? There are some things we don't see. So that's why you don't need to compare yourself with anybody. But let me not digress. What I'm trying to say is keep your relationship mutual. Okay? Always be truthful to yourself. Integrity matters. If you don't have integrity, you are not going to provide good service to your clients, and therefore they are not going to come again. If you are more on just the monetary aspect of services, without a place of maybe sometimes doing giveaway discounts, or giving an extra job, like going the extra mile to serve your clients, or sending an appreciative message, or saying thank you for your patronage, all those kind of little gestures matters a lot. Okay, so there are some times like that. I know things are difficult now, but there are sometimes we the printers usually have a great how I say it now, we have a fun field of branding for companies during their festive period, or during their first quarter of the year. We do their calendar, branding jotter, or whatever they would like to gift out to their clients. It's not much now because of the financial implication now. It is hitting hard on most companies. I understand that. So, but the time we usually do that, a whole lot of companies, take up such ideas, and find a way to appreciate their customers. So right now, there are some other ways you can use to do that, even if not that. But if you have the opportunity of doing that, please keep patronizing us on that. Okay, we'll be glad to do that, and maybe run it for you in a cheaper way that will be bigger, So it's kind of an advertisement too. So if you are a CEO, an entrepreneur watching me right now, so find a way to appreciate your customers. Okay, we are here for you, and then you can give you an idea of what to do. In all this festive period of first quarter of the year, any customer that comes, you give it to the person, they will be happy. All the means of services you deliver to them. So this is what I'm talking about, relationship in business, because I know you will like your business to grow. If the relationship dies, your business dies. True. If your relationship dies, your business dies. Just like your marriage ends, if your relationship with your wife dies, then it's end of the road for you. So you have to keep the relationship alive. Okay, both hands should work together. Okay, so be a person that always love to give. Be a person that always love to appreciate, always love to go the extra mile, and see yourself blossom in life. Okay, so as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. Remember, my motivation every Monday is trying to motivate all of us together. It's not that I know it all. Okay, so if you have any other thing you need to add, you can type it on the comment section. I think it's time for me to as well have you guys share your views too. If you have something to say about this particular topic, about relationship, or have an experience you want to share, please, please, I beg you, type it on the comment section. Somebody will be here to learn from you too. Somebody will be here to listen and read and learn equally. Okay, because this is very important. Okay, we need to know how to keep our relationship, okay, with people, with customers, with clients, with potential customers, with your priests equally, your pastors, your DPRs, your what. So whoever, you have to keep a relationship going so that your life keep blossoming. Okay, so I wish you a happy new week, and keep patronizing us. This Easter we go ball though. Bring your job, wedding, even burial, everything coverage, party, everything coverage. Okay, we are here to cover your event. Okay, and we are here to serve you. Our photo studio is always open to serve you eminently. Enlargement, printing of all kind, branding, like I've said before, magazine, exclusive publication and advertisement, everything media, everything you think about media, do well to call us this Easter, and God bless you.